And it's time for the power of Phoenix, which scorches through our veins. People do get confused about Phoenix, and I'll explain that in a bit, but not too much confusion. So yeah. Hey guys, welcome to LEGO DC Series Custom Builds, and here I'm getting an awesome exciting LEGO Custom. And today, continuing on the customs for LEGO DC Series Custom Builds is of course none other than Phoenix from the X-Men. Now, I just want to say a few things real quick. People do get confused between Phoenix and her counterpart, who's wearing the black suit, and this is the good Phoenix. The other Phoenix is called Dark Phoenix, but that's kind of obvious now that there's a movie called Dark Phoenix. But some people do get confused between the two Phoenixes. So the Phoenix that we're doing is the good version, and later on we'll be doing the bad version. But this is a good Phoenix, or should I say just regular Phoenix. Basically, they're basically the same characters. Just like if the Holy Spirit learns the evils of humanity, that's when she goes bad. So this is the good spirit doesn't know about the evils of humanity and destroys the evil, the good stuff. Anyway, though, so say goodbye to Donna Troy, and we'll keep Wonder Woman. Anyway, as for the design for Phoenix, let's see. I do prefer her as Jean Grey than her Phoenix good guy counterpart. Dark Phoenix is an okay villain. Not the best, but she's okay. So hairstyle might be a wavy for this one. Scroll up, wavy, dark red the hair, and then the head itself will be a 49. Scroll on down, like so. The eyes are glowing, so I need to keep that in mind. So in that case, 45. Custom head 45, come on out, get rid of the eyeshadow. That'll be human skin. There we go. Lipstick, dark red. Let me just check, it might be black, but I think it's dark red. I'm pretty sure it's... Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll say it's dark red. Moving on out now from that, we've got to do arms. They are the sleeved arms, and her suit, I do like the fact that the good Phoenix's suit resembles her classic costume a bit in a way. So light green for the top, and of course yellow for the bottom. Hands also yellow to complete the gloves. Preset body, we're looking for, she's got like a logo on there, so in this case, let's try this up. Custom body, body 02 maybe for the muscular, because like I imagine the Phoenix like improves her muscle mass or something. And then black for the outlineage, of course. Second light is green, and then Batman Beyond symbol to resemble the Phoenix logo. Yellow it up like so. And there you go. The only problem is that the Phoenix also has some black on her torso, which you could do with like Volko, but so there's the there for it. But no, it's there if you want it. But to be fair, the logo does cover up most of it, so it's not really noticeable. I'm gonna stick with the custom design. I think it worked out pretty well. So like I said, black up the lines there, and add that Batman Beyond logo. Yellowify it. There you go. Moving on out now, she does have a yellow sash, which will be her hip piece. So we'll scroll on down for Trickster. And then the leg section will be, of course, bootlegs. Top section green, lower section yellow. Perfecto. Get rid of the wand, or the carrot. There we go. Personality. For her Phoenix self, we'll go with green hearts for good Phoenix. Standard, well, in her Phoenix self she's invulnerable. She's like this immortal bird, basically. Voice 5, target module, I want to say stars, yeah, pretty much. Basic speed, animation, Interesting. A strong, aggressive character, but on the side of good. Abilities, tap square fighting, I get to it. Hold square, lunge attack, number 3. Tap circle for the detective mode. Well, I wouldn't say she's smart, but she doesn't know much about Earth, if that's what I'm saying. So I'll count detective mode, but technology is like Earth smarts, so. And carrying on, hold circle for her energy beam, obviously, for her heat powers. 4, and that would be a heat beam. Orangish color. We'll do one hand to be a badass. Coming on out now. And I want to check something out. Let's see. Checking all these abilities. I'm gonna get rid of the lunge attack and change that for a explosive blast, because I want to have that yell what she does when she gets pissed off. So that'll be a sonar, or maybe not, a silver explosion. And then that'll be that glow again. Then we'll change the effect to a 4. There we go. Tap circle will be... I've already done tap circle. Hold circle I have done. So an X button now is the flight and the hyper jump, of course. Skill set. Technology access is a no-no. Acrobat, wall climbing, telekinesis due to her previous powers. Scroll on down. Smash walls are by, but I'm not going to give her super strength. Beam deflection. Goon command, no. X-ray vision, probably not. Graffiti, no. Tracking, yeah. I'll make it an orangish color. Hazard protection, not illumination, but the stealth sure. There we go. Basic information, neutral character. Wouldn't join any of these guys. And save character, and there is Phoenix. And this version of Phoenix is like, she sees more of the good than the bad, but she doesn't really want to take sides. That's how I see it, anyway. So, anyway, outside we go now. Showing off the abilities. Tap square for the fighting. Awesomeness. Hold square for the lunge attack. Not the lunge attack, but the her rage blast. Tap circle for the detective mode. Hold circle for her heat beam. And of course you have the hyper jump and the flight mode respectively. But yeah. But there it is. I think what I'm also going to do is also add the effects to make them also fiery glow too, and then we'll be done. Phoenix, I think she came out pretty darn well actually, all things considered. She came out how I wanted her to come out, and that really just pays off well. So if we're going to fly on in, add on her effects, and we're done essentially. Scroll into the effects, hit impacts at the orange color, and coming on out, the slam effect, that orange color, and that will be a style 3 for her energy blast. There we go. Fly on out. And she's probably one of the most powerful mutants, I would say. I don't know if Dark Phoenix might be stronger. But yeah, like I said, there it is, my attempt at doing none of it, of course, than Phoenix from X-Men. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this custom. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe for the good stuff, hit the notification bell right in the corner down below, so you can stay in tune with LEGO DC Students custom builds and various amounts of other content on my channel. Join us next time as we continue on with the customs, of course, for LEGO DC Supervillains with our next awesome, exciting LEGO custom. Up next is, of course, around here somewhere. Just find the light list. Here we are. Next is Gwen Stacy from Earth 616, which is the Gwen Stacy that we all know and love from the comic books, who is, you know, Peter Parker's first love, who gets killed by the Green Goblin. So she's up next, and then after her will be definitely Dark Phoenix. So, join us next time. I'll be doing Gwen Stacy from Earth 616, and I'll see you guys for that one. upcoming Q&A also on the way, 900 subscribers. So if you haven't already, make sure to put your questions in for the upcoming Q&A, 900 subscribers. And of course, there is Christmas, which is next month. So if we can get to 23 Christmas requests, I will do a Christmas customs. Make sure you check the Christmas playlist of Christmas playlist of Christmas 2018, so you can see what's already been made. So if you're going to request anything, make sure you don't request anything that's already been made prior. That being said, I'll see you in the next video where I'll be doing, like I said, Gwen Stacy. Till next time, peace.